please don't mind my board. My board still says January, and I still have to change my month on it. So please don't mind. I just noticed that, but y'all, we are not in the month of January. We are in the month of April. Now that we've gotten to know each other, hi kings and queens, welcome back to Locked In. So today I am going to show you guys my meal plan for this past week, my meal plan for the next 2 weeks, actually for the rest of April, and then when May hits, I'm going to redo my whole board. But yes, I have my workouts and my meal plan on my calendar, so I'm going to show you guys that. So guys, I found this calendar at Michael's. I actually have a vision board, a plain board. I have a planner, which is kind of like this calendar, this planner, and then I have this planner. So I have 3 boards, and I really don't write on my other one because I bought my other one for like appointments, my schooling, like that's more so like my planner. But this is strictly for my fitness journey. My meal plan, my workout. At the top, I have some motivational quotes. Um, Drink water, rest twice a week. So I'm gonna show you guys what my schedule looks like as far as my fitness journey, as far as my meals, um, and my workouts. And on the side, I did put my weights. Can you guys see that? On the side, I did put my starting weight on it. And every Sunday, I'm going to weigh in because, as you can see, I rest on Sundays. I rest and I meal prep on Sundays. And one day out of the week, I will take a rest. Normally, my rest day is my off day from work. That way, I can actually rest. So I started this on the 14th. Um, I meal prepped on the 13th. I started on the 14th, and this is breakfast. I'm sorry if y'all can't see this, but I really don't feel like you guys can because it's so much on the board and it's so little space. But excuse me. But breakfast, I made breakfast sandwiches. Um, I made breakfast muffin sandwiches. Actually, I got the muffins from Publix. Um, they're the kind that you keep in the refrigerator. I forgot the brand. I think it starts with the M. But I got the muffins and I did eggs. I did sunny side up eggs. I didn't do scrambled because I didn't want it falling apart on the sandwich, but I did eggs, um, spinach. I did 1 egg, spinach, and chicken sausage that I got from Costco's. They weren't breakfast chicken sausages. They were just regular chicken sausages, and I just split them in half and opened them up and put them on the sandwich. And then I did provolone cheese with it. I don't keep track of macros, and I don't do that. I don't have the time to. I just do what works best for me, and I kind of try to eyeball and manage like my kind of track my calories, but not really track them. But I just try not to overdo it, if that makes sense. But I just do what works best for me. So that that's what works best for me. Um, for lunch I did yogurt and fruit, and I always do the Oikos Greek yogurt because it's full of protein, and I do the zero sugar. Or you can do Chobani. They have a Greek yogurt that's zero sugar and it has protein in it, but Oikos has more protein than Chobani. Then for dinner, I did salmon, quinoa, and broccoli. Um, so that's what I've eaten for this whole week. I kind of like I didn't get thrown off this week, but my cycle did come on this week and it came on early. So one of those days it kind of made me eat. It had me eating more than what I had on my board, but I kept it clean though. I didn't do junk food and I didn't do any of that. I went to the movies one day and I did popcorn and I had a Kit Kat, but I didn't eat the whole thing. So that's the day that I kind of like went astray from what my plan is. But we're back on track. So I have lower body for the 14th, which means I'm working out my lower body. My rest day was on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 15th. Then I when I went back to the gym, I did upper body. And I have a C right here for cardio because I don't do cardio every day, but I did do cardio on my upper body days. So next week starts on the 21st. So for breakfast, I'm gonna have overnight oats. For lunch, I'm gonna make a tuna with extremely light mayo or Miracle Whip. I may or may not put any in there at all because I don't want the extra calories. Um, and then for dinner, I'm gonna do ground turkey and quinoa. And then I also have my workouts, what I will be working on. And as you can see, my rest day is on Wednesday. My last rest day was on Tuesday because I was off on Tuesday, and this week I'm off on Wednesday, so I'm gonna rest on Wednesday. Um, so forth and so on. So that's my second week. My third week, and as you can see, Sundays is meal prep and a rest day. My third week, for breakfast, I'm doing a smoothie. For lunch, I'm doing tuna. For dinner, I'm doing ground turkey and broccoli. So I will say that I love doing quinoa and I like to substitute it for rice. Substitute rice for quinoa because rice is it's an empty carb. You get a lot of nutrients. You get your amino acids in quinoa. Like it has protein in it. It's good. I like quinoa, But like I told y'all, I do what works best for me. But I just want to stay organized because it's a journey. I want to stay organized. I want to write everything down. I want to be able to look at my board daily. So I keep it next to my bed. So when I get out of the bed, that's the first thing I see. It's right there, my board. And it helps keeps you motivated as well. Because you don't want to keep starting over. I know I've been there. You don't want to keep starting over. So I'm just trying to do what works best for me. And I try to stay within a realistic routine. Um, I can handle going to the gym 5 days a week because for one, I love working out. For two, my rest days are on my off days. So I work 5 days a week and it's just a part of my routine. I wake up at now I used to wake up at 5. Now I wake up at 4:30 because for whatever reason it takes me a long time to get ready. So I wake up at 4:30 and then I try to head out by 5:15 at the latest because my gym is 30-40 minutes away from me. So I try to get there before 6 o'clock or at 6 work out till about 7, take a shower, get ready for work at the gym. So that's a part of my routine that helps me. Um, and all you have to do is wake up. But in order to wake up early, you gotta go to bed early a little bit. At least 6 hours. At least 5 or 6 hours. But I just that's my routine though. Do what works best for you. That's my routine because I mean there's no secret handbook or anything. Everybody just does what works best for them because everybody's bodies are different. You know, everybody's routines are gonna be different. So you just got to do what works best for you. Um, but I'm gonna continue to track my weight. Um, I'm gonna continue to track my weight. I'm gonna continue to track my meals. Like I said, I don't count macros or macronutrients, micronutrient. I don't. I eyeball and I try to stay within my calorie range pretty much. I just eat clean because you really can't go wrong with eating clean as long as you don't overeat. Um, but if you do want to know like how many calories you should be consuming, whether you're in a deficit or a bulk or you're maintaining, calorie calculator.net. It will give you, you put your information in and it will give you um the amount of calories you should or should not eat to maintain, lose weight, or bulk or gain weight, whatever. So it does give you the amount. So for me, I'm doing body recomposition. So I'm gaining muscle while burning fat, which means that I need to eat lean, but I also need to get my protein in. I need to eat enough to feed my muscles. So caloriecalculator.net, I did use it, and I want to say my calorie limit was 18. It was 1800 and some change. So it was less than 2000. And that's for me to lose 2 pounds per week. So I eyeball my calories when I'm eating things, but I'm I'm not that, because I'm so busy. I'm not that um disciplined to, I don't have that much time to sit and calculate everything I eat. So I just try my best to portion control, one serving per whatever. Like your serving size should be the size of the palm of your hand. And we all have a serving spoon. If you put it in the palm of your hand, it's going to be about the same size. So I just do one serving when I do eat. Like I haven't eaten dinner yet, but when I do, I'm going to do salmon, quinoa, and broccoli. And I'm gonna do one serving. I'm gonna use my serving spoon. I'm gonna do one serving. Guys, please forgive me if I'm like tired. I worked. I just got off work like an hour or so ago, and I had to wash up and get ready for this video. But it's cool. But that's pretty much what I do. And please get your water in. Your water. You have to drink water. Water flushes out the toxins in your body, in your kidneys, your liver. Look, you need water. Water flushes your system out. Um, fruit, water, fruit, I don't you don't necessarily have to drink a whole gallon of water a day, but you need to be close to it. I don't finish my water all the time. Like, and I work outside. I'm a mail carrier, so it's easy. It's hot, so it's easy for me to drink all my water now. So I did finish my water today. I'll take a jug with me in the morning when I go to the gym, and I'll probably drink like almost drink it down almost halfway by the time I'm done at the gym. And then when I get to work, I drink the rest of it because it's so hot. So I kind of drink majority of my day. But you got to get your water in. You know, your water is good for your skin, your health, your nails, your hair, everything. Like it flush, flushes you out. Like you have to get your water in. Um, what else, guys? Um, I think that's it. I just wanted to show you guys how I'm tracking my fitness journey, what I'm keeping up with, writing everything down. Please write it down so you don't feel overwhelmed. When you write it down, it makes you feel organized. I know it makes me feel organized, and it don't make me feel like I'm all over the place. Um, Even if you do like veer off from your what your meal plan for that week, you need to you need to take in as much. You need to stick to it as much as possible. You may not be able to stick to it every single day, but kind of like that's where meal prep comes in at. Like if you have a night where you like have a date night or you got a function to go to and you don't have time to come home and eat your meal prep, if you eat out, just try to eat clean and stay within your stay within your calorie intake or your numbers. Stay within your numbers. Um because life is life and life be life and we don't walk on the straight and narrow every day. Every day is different. Every day every day is different. That's all I'm gonna say. So you don't know what comes up, and you may get off work late one day, and that's just like, for example, with me, one of these days I got home and it was kind of like it was already after 8 o'clock. So I try not to eat after 8. But this past week I've been eating after 8 because I get home late and I still have to eat, and then I still have to get my protein in and my other nutrients, and don't want to eat late, but sometimes you got to because that's just the reality of it because it's life. But guys, we gonna get there. We're gonna get on this journey. This gonna be a great journey. That's all I'm gonna say. And we're gonna do this together. We're doing this together. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Positive comments, because we ain't doing all that over here. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video so you could help someone else, or so others can join in with us on this nice journey we're gonna be on. So we're all a family. So why not share the video? Make it make sense. But guys, I love y'all and thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video. The very next video. I will see you guys. And guys, I am going to start taking you all with me to the gym in the morning time. It's my gym. There's a lot of people in the gym in the morning time. Older people. And it's like they be there before me, and I can get there at 5:45, 6 o'clock, and they already there. I think they go at 4 in the morning when the gym opens up. But that's cool. But I just don't want anybody. I don't want to be in anybody's way, and I don't want anybody in my way when I'm trying to record and work out. But I'm definitely gonna do that, and I think I'm going to put that in the next video so you guys can kind of see what I do in the gym. But like I said, this was my second week back in the gym, so I'm kind of getting back into it to where I'm not dying when I'm doing my reps and not all out of breath like crazy. But guys, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.